kettle starts to whistle, the morning comes alive. I measure out the coffee and watch the day arrive. The ritual of morning is all that I require. A cup, a chair, a window, and jazz beside the fire. Every morning the same, every morning my name is written in the steam. The morning ritual calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world. This is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. The newspaper is folded beside the window seat. The cat curls up behind me. I feel the morning heat. The plants are slowly waking. They're reaching for the light. We've all been here together since the middle of the night. Every morning the same, every morning my name is written in the steam. The morning ritual calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world. This is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. Don't rush the morning, let it come in slow. Don't rush the coffee, let the warmth just flow. There's nothing more important than this moment here. A morning full of ritual and everything I hold dear. The morning ritual calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world. This is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. Morning ritual every day. This is where I stay. The kettle starts to whistle, the morning comes alive. I measure out the coffee and watch the day arrive. The ritual of morning is all that I require. A cup, a chair, a window, and jazz beside the fire. Every morning the same, every morning my name is written in the steam. The morning ritual calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world. This is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. The newspaper is folded beside the window seat. The cat curls up behind me. I feel the morning heat. The plants are slowly waking, they're reaching for the light. We've all been here together since the middle of the night. Every morning the same, every morning my name is written in the steam. The morning ritual calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world, this is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. Don't rush the morning, let it come in slow. Don't rush the coffee, let the warmth just flow. There's nothing more important than this moment here, a morning full of ritual and everything I hold dear. Calls me back to where I belong. The coffee and the quiet and a slow and gentle song. This is how I greet the world, this is how I start, with warmth inside my fingers and music in my heart. Morning ritual every day. This is where I stay. The rain begins at morning and taps upon the glass. I find my usual corner and let the people pass. A steaming cup beside me, the windows all are gray. There's nowhere I would rather be on a rainy cafe day. Let the rain keep falling, let the jazz keep playing. This is where I want to stay. Rainy day cafe, I'm here again today. The music and the weather are keeping me this way. Rainy day cafe, the gray outside is fine when there's warm light on the table and coffee in my time. The other tables fill up with strangers and their dreams. We all came in from somewhere to shelter at the seams. The waitress brings me something, a small note on the side. The jazz quartet is playing and nowhere left to hide. Let the rain keep falling, let the jazz keep playing. This is where I want to stay. Rainy day cafe, I'm here again today. The music and the weather are keeping me this way. Rainy day cafe, the gray outside is fine when there's warm light on the table and coffee in my time. I never mind the rain when the music fills the room. I never mind the gray when there's warmth inside the gloom. Every rainy morning is a blessing in disguise, a reason to stay longer under cafe colors. colored skies. Rainy day cafe, I'm here again today. The music and the weather are keeping me this way. Rainy day cafe, the gray outside is fine when there's warm light on the table and coffee in my time. Rainy day cafe, stay a little longer, jazz and rain. I always choose the back table, far from the door, where nobody disturbs me and I can think some more. The light is dim and amber, the chairs are worn and old. This table in the corner has stories to be told. Back table, my table, where I belong. Back table, my table, all the day long. At the back table, I find my peace. At the back table, all my worries cease. Jazz from the corner, coffee going cold. At the back table, I let the hours unfold. A couple at the window, a writer near the wall. We share the quiet morning without words at all. The radio plays softly a tune from long ago. I write a little something and watch the hour grow. Back table, my table, where I belong. Back table, my table, all the day long. At the back table, I find my peace. At the back table, all my worries cease. Jazz from the corner, coffee going cold. At the back table, I let the hours unfold. Some days I stay until closing, some days I leave by noon. But every day I come back to this quiet little room. The back table is waiting, it saves a seat for me. Among the plants and shadows, that's where I want to be. At the back table, I find my peace. At the back table, all my worries cease. Jazz from the corner, coffee going cold. At the back table, I let the hours unfold. Back table, just for me, all day through. Lavender in a small vase beside the sugar bowl. The steam from my cup rises and gently fills my soul. The scent of something gentle drifts soft across the room. Morning in this little cafe, dispelling all the gloom. Lavender and steam, a soft and fragrant dream. This morning is all I need. Lavender and steam, filling up the room. Lavender and steam, chasing off the gloom. A small table by the window, a cup held in both hands. Lavender and steam, this is where my heart lands. The herbalist next door sends fragrance through the wall. Chamomile and rosemary drift gently down the hall. I breathe it in slowly and order one more cup. The morning keeps on giving, I never want to stop. Lavender and steam, a soft and fragrant dream. This morning is all I need. Lavender and steam, filling up the room. Lavender and steam, chasing off the gloom. A small table by the window, a cup held in both hands. Lavender and steam, this is where my heart lands. I pressed some flowers once inside a yellow book, and every time I open it I have to stop and look. The lavender reminds me of mornings just like this, of steam and jazz and quiet, and everything I miss. Lavender and steam, filling up the room. Lavender and steam, chasing off the gloom. A small table by the window, a cup held in both hands. Lavender and steam, this is where my heart lands. Lavender and steam, morning light, all is well. I have a stack of letters I wrote but never mailed, to people who have left me, to memories that faded. I bring them to the cafe on quiet afternoons, and read them by the window beneath the hanging blooms. Letters never sent, words I never meant to hold. Letters never sent, stories left untold. Letters never sent, but written from the heart. Letters never sent, we're still a kind of art. The jazz plays low and easy, the afternoon is long. My letters sit beside me like the words inside a song. One letter is for someone who moved too far away. Another is for Tuesday, and one is for today. I fold them up so gently and seal them with a press. These letters are my secrets, and nothing more or less. letters never sent, words I never meant to hold. Letters never sent, stories left untold. Letters never sent, but written from the heart. Letters never sent were still a kind of art. The jazz plays low and easy, the afternoon is long. My letters sit beside me like the words inside a song. Maybe one day I'll send them, maybe they'll find their way. Maybe the words will land soft on some far distant day. But for now I keep them near me in a box of faded blue. All my letters never sent are still addressed to you. Letters never sent, but written from the heart. Letters never sent were still a kind of art. The jazz plays low and easy, the afternoon is long. My letters sit beside me like the words inside a song. Letters never sent, but felt all the same. In the corner of the cafe sits an old record player. The owner wins it every day like a quiet little prayer. The needle finds its groove again, the music fills the floor, and everything that came before comes drifting through the door. Old songs, warm sound, turning round and round. This music never ages on this worn and wooden ground. The old record player sings a vintage song. The old record player is where I belong. Vinyl crackling softly, melodies of old. The old record player never gets too cold. A woman in the corner closed her eyes and swayed. A man beside the counter smiled at what it played. We all became so quiet when the trumpet came in low. Something in that old tune made the whole room glow. Old songs, warm sound, turning round and round. This music never ages on this worn and wooden ground. The old record player sings a vintage song. The old record player is where I belong. Vinyl crackling softly, melodies of old. The old record player never gets too cold. Someone asked the owner where he found that thing. He said his father left it with a record from the spring of 1940-something, when the world was sweet and slow, and music played on corners everywhere you'd go. The old record player sings a vintage song. The old record player is where I belong. Vinyl crackling softly, melodies of old. through the sunlight and the rain. A pigeon on the ledge out there stares back at me a while. I'm lost inside my dreaming with a slow and quiet smile. Windowsill dreaming, morning light streaming. All my thoughts are far away. Windowsill dreams, drifting with the steam. Windowsill dreams, nothing's what it seems. The street below keeps moving, but I'm rooted to this place. Windowsill dreams in a warm and quiet space. A flower on the sill outside has opened just today. I noticed it this morning, turning toward the ray. How it reaches for the light, like I reach for my cup. Both of us just trying to keep our spirits up. Windowsill dreaming, morning light streaming. All my thoughts are far away. Windowsill dreams, drifting with the steam. Windowsill dreams, nothing's what it seems. The street below keeps moving, but I'm rooted to this place. Windowsill dreams in a warm and quiet space. I dream of somewhere far off, a garden in the south, with all the words I carry silently in my mouth. But the windowsill reminds me that right here is enough. Between the cup and daydream, life is gentle, life is tough. Windowsill dreams, drifting with the steam. Windowsill dreams, nothing's what it seems. The street below keeps moving, but I'm rooted to this place. Windowsill dreams in a warm and quiet space. Windowsill dream on morning light. I went down to the flower market before the sun was high. Buckets full of roses and stems that touch the sky. I bought myself some tulips, a bunch of pale, pale green, the most beautiful flowers that I had ever seen. Flowers in my arms, morning full of charms. The market waking slowly with its color and its calms. The flower market calling with a scent of early day. The flower market calling, take my troubles away. Stem by stem I carry all the beauty I can hold. The flower market calling, worth more than green or gold. The old man at the corner wraps them up in brown. He knows me by my face now in this early morning town. He adds some baby's breath for free and tips his hat. The flower market kindness is simple things like that. Flowers in my arms, morning full of charms. The market waking slowly with its color and its calms. The flower market calling with the scent of early day. The flower market calling, take my troubles away. Stem by stem I carry all the beauty I can hold. The flower market calling, worth more than green or gold. I bring them to the cafe table, set them in a jar. Everyone around me wonders where they are. From a garden or a market, from a field or from a dream, these flowers on the table are not what they seem. The flower market calling with the scent of early day. The flower market calling, take my troubles away. Stem by stem I carry all the beauty I can hold. The flower market calling, worth more than green or gold. Flower market, every morning, every bloom. The afternoon is turning into something soft and gold. The cafe starts to empty as the evening takes its hold. But I stay in my corner with the last light on my page. Twilight at the cafe is my favorite kind of stage. Candles on the table, jazz still in the air. Twilight at the cafe, taking away my care. Twilight at the cafe, when the day is almost done. Twilight at the cafe, after all the work and sun. The hour turns to amber and the room glows soft and low. Twilight at the cafe is the best part of the show. The waitress lights the candles, one by one by one. The kitchen smells of something that has slowly just begun. A couple at the window reach across and touch. I'm alone but not lonely. I don't need all that much. Candles on the table, jazz still in the air. Twilight at the cafe, taking away my care. Twilight at the cafe, when the day is almost done. Twilight at the cafe, after all the work and sun. The hour turns to amber and the room glows soft and low. Twilight at the cafe is the best part of the show. I don't wanna go home yet, the night is still so young. just is playing the last song yet unsung. Let me have one final cup. Let me stay an hour more. Twilight at the cafe is what I've been waiting for. Twilight at the cafe, when the day is almost done. Twilight at the cafe, after all the work and sun. The hour turns to amber and the room glows soft and low. Twilight at the cafe is the best part of the show. Twilight at the cafe, stay a while. Golden light. Every morning on the corner, the old man folds his papers. The headlines mean nothing much to me. Through all the morning vapors, I buy a copy anyway and take it to my seat. The newspaper beside my coffee makes the morning feel complete. Ink on my fingers, words on the page, news from the world fading with age. The newspaper stand on the corner is where my mornings start. The newspaper stand on the corner is close beside my heart. I read the pages slowly with no place left to be. The newspaper stand on the corner is the first good thing I see. The crossword in the middle, I save it for the end. I do it every morning like a ritual with a friend. 7 letters, something golden, something warm and bright. I fill it in with pencil in the soft and morning light. Ink on my fingers, words on the page, news from the world fading with age. The newspaper stand on the corner is where my mornings start. The newspaper stand on the corner is close beside my heart. I read the pages slowly with no place left to be. The newspaper stand on the corner is the first good thing I see. Someday they say the papers will no longer come in print, but for now I hold the morning with its familiar scent. The ink and paper morning, the jazz and coffee too. This old newspaper ritual is the best thing that I do. The newspaper stand on the corner is where my mornings start. The newspaper stand on the corner is close beside my heart. I read the pages slowly with no place left to be. The newspaper stand on the corner is the first good thing I see. Newspaper stand every morning take my coffee to the garden and sit facing west. The roses are still dewy, the bees are just awake. Sunday in the garden is all I want to take. Sunday light, Sunday slow, letting all my worries go. Garden air and jasmine breeze, living just as I please. Sunday in the garden, where the hours lose their name. Sunday in the garden, every week the same. The birds don't check the calendar, the roses don't ask why. Sunday in the garden, under an open sky. I read a little poetry beside the garden wall. A cat appears from nowhere and decides to make a call. She sits beside my teacup with an air of pure content. Sunday in the garden is time so well spent. Sunday light, Sunday slow, letting all my worries go. Garden air and jasmine breeze, living just as I please. Sunday in the garden, where the hours lose their name. Sunday in the garden, every week the same. The birds don't check the calendar, the roses don't ask why. Sunday in the garden, under an open sky. I think about the week ahead, then I let it go. Sunday has no interest in the things I need to know. The garden only asks me to sit here and breathe. Sunday in the garden is all I will ever need. Sunday in the garden, where the hours lose their name. Sunday in the garden, every week the same. The birds don't check the calendar, the roses don't ask why. Sunday in the garden, under an open sky. Sunday garden, stay a while, just like this. Between the pages, petals rest in silence. Lavender and rose from a summer long gone, pressed beneath the weight of careful moments, each one saved before it could move on. I turn the pages slowly in the corner, the afternoon light falling soft and warm. A cup of tea, a table by the window. These flowers kept me sheltered from the storm. Every leaf a memory, every color faded but free. The pressed flower book is open on the table, telling stories no one speaks aloud. Daisy chains and ivy from the garden, tucked inside like letters in a crowd. I keep returning to the middle pages, where a blue forget-me-not still holds the pressed flower book, my quiet companion. In this cafe where the morning slowly unfolds, the woman at the counter hums a love song, a melody that matches autumn rain. I trace the veins of every dried hibiscus and feel the warmth of gardens once again. The botanist who left these pages empty filled them up with all she couldn't say. Now strangers rid her life between the blossoms in this old cafe on a quiet day. Every stem a story kept, every fragrance never wept. The pressed flower book is open on the table, telling stories no one speaks aloud. Daisy chains and ivy from the garden, tucked inside like letters in a crowd. I keep returning to the middle pages, where a blue forget-me-not still holds the pressed flower book, my quiet companion. In this cafe where the morning slowly unfolds, some flowers fade to ivory and cream, others turn to rust and amber dream. But every single one was once so living, once so bright beneath the sun's warm gleam. I close my eyes and breathe the ghost of springtime, the jasmine and the wisteria call. I'll press this moment too between the pages, before the leaves begin to fall, before this autumn gives its final warning. I'll save these hours like petals in a book, and come back on a slow and misty morning to take one more unhurried look. The pressed flower book is open on the table, telling stories no one speaks aloud. Daisy chains and ivy from the garden, tucked inside like letters in a crowd. I keep returning to the middle pages, where a blue forget-me-not still holds the pressed flower book, my quiet companion. In this cafe where the morning slowly unfolds, pressed flowers never fade. In this cafe's gentle shade, just like this. The rain came down on cobblestone and copper, the soft percussion on the window glass. I wrap my hands around a cup of cinnamon and watch the gray world slowly drift and pass. The jasmine in the vase was bending gently, as if it too was listening to the fall. And somewhere in the kitchen someone's singing a tune that echoes down the narrow hall. Let the rain keep falling, let the music keep calling, listening to rain on a slow November morning, with a whole cafe wrapped in silver light. The sound of water tracing down the window, making everything feel perfectly right. The piano in the corner plays a low note, the saxophone just answers like a sigh. Listening to rain, I'm not in any hurry, I let the whole gray afternoon go by. A woman with an umbrella shakes the water, she finds a seat beside the potted fern. She orders something warm and smiles at nothing. We all came in today for reasons unearned. The ginkgo leaves are pressing against the glass, now their golden prints dissolving in the rain. This cafe holds us all like quiet shelter from anything too loud out there to name. Let the gray skies linger, let the days move slower, listening to rain on a slow November morning, with a whole cafe wrapped in silver light. The sound of water tracing down the window, making everything feel perfectly right. The piano in the corner plays a low note, the saxophone just answers like a sigh. Listening to rain, I'm not in any hurry, I let the whole gray afternoon go by. There's a certain kind of beauty in the rain days, when the city softens and slows its pace, when the neon blurs to watercolor brush strokes, and you find yourself a warm and gentle place. I've been chasing too much lately, always running, always checking clocks and moving on. But today the rain has given me permission to stay exactly here until it's gone, to stay until the last drop hits the window, to stay until my cup runs cold and still, to stay until the lights come on at twilight and the evening brings its own peculiar thrill. Listening to rain on a slow November morning, with a whole cafe wrapped in silver light. The sound of water tracing down the window, making everything feel perfectly right. The piano in the corner plays a low note, the saxophone just answers like a sigh. Listening to rain, I'm not in any hurry, I'll let the whole gray afternoon go by. Rain on the window pane, washing away the strain, just like this. Ticket stub from long ago, between the pages of a book I know. A cafe name in faded ink and blue, somewhere I've never been but somehow knew. The smell of old paper and coffee ground, mixed with a pressed violet that I found, slipped in a chapter about letting go, a life unfolding in the undertow. Every book holds something, every page means something. Between the pages of an old cafe story lives the afternoon that someone chose to stay. A reader and a dreamer in no hurry, who tucked away the hours of their day. The music plays as soft as turning pages. The fern casts shadows on the written line. Between the pages, between all the ages, I find myself, I find a quiet shrine. The woman across the aisle reads and sips. Her fingers hold a worn spine by the tips. She doesn't notice me, and I don't mind. We share this room, but keep our separate minds. The eucalyptus hangs above the shelf, a botanist's touch for any reading self. This cafe knows the rhythm of the word, the turn of page, the only sound that's heard. Let the chapter linger, let the story hold longer. Between the pages of an old cafe story lives the afternoon that someone chose to stay. A reader and a dreamer in no hurry, who tucked away the hours of their day. The music plays as soft as turning pages. The fern casts shadows on the written line. Between the pages, between all the ages, I find myself, I find a quiet shrine. I wonder if the person who owned this volume sat in a cafe much like this one here, wondered too about the ones before them who also sat and held their books with care. We are a chain of quiet afternoon people who came to books when life grew loud and fast, who needed something gentle and unhurried, who needed beauty that could always last. I'll leave my own small mark between the pages, a coffee ring, a corner barely creased, so someone else may someday find the echo of this Tuesday when I felt released. Between the pages of an old cafe story lives the afternoon that someone chose to stay. A reader and a dreamer in no hurry, who tucked away the hours of their day. The music plays as soft as turning pages. The fern casts shadows on the written line. Between the pages, between all the ages, I find myself, I find a quiet shrine. Turn another page, this old botanical tablecloth worn soft and pale, with faded patterns tracing some old tale. A cup of tea, a sprig of rosemary, the afternoon arranged so carefully. The chairs around this table tell their years, scuffed legs and armrests marked by small frontiers. Each patron who has sat and lingered here has left a story written in the ware. Simple things, the finest things, all the grace that quiet living brings. The linen tablecloth is set for morning. The freesia in the jar leans toward the light. A little vase, a little bread, a moment when ordinary things feel exactly right. The jazz plays low across the wooden floorboards. The ceiling fans turn slowly overhead. The linen tablecloth holds all the history of every soul who sat here and was fed. She folds the cloth with practiced, careful motions. The owner's daughter here since she was small. She knows the regulars by what they're reading. She knows which table gets the morning call. The philodendron trails above the window. Its leaves are dark and glossy, living green. This tablecloth has seen its share of seasons, more autumns, winters, springs than I have seen. Worn with love and living, always, always giving. The linen tablecloth is set for morning. The freesia in the jar leans toward the light. A little vase, a little bread, a moment when ordinary things feel exactly right. The jazz plays low across the wooden floorboards. The ceiling fans turn slowly overhead. The linen tablecloth holds all the history of every soul who sat here and was fed. I think of all the conversations resting in the fibers of this laundered weave. The deals made over coffee, fights unfinished, the goodbyes people didn't want to leave, the first dates and the breakups and the grieving, the laughter and the tears and all between. This tablecloth has held so many stories and quietly kept everything it's seen. Now I'm just one more Tuesday in its keeping, one more cup, one more unhurried hour, one more person who came in here searching for something simple, quiet like a flower. The linen tablecloth is set for morning. The freesia in the jar leans toward the light. A little vase, a little bread, a moment when ordinary things feel exactly right. The jazz plays low across the wooden floorboards. The ceiling fans turn slowly overhead. The linen tablecloth holds all the history of every soul who sat here and warm and true, in the morning light and dew, just like this. The last light fades across the marble counter. The barista stacks the cups with careful hands. The chairs are slowly lifted onto tables, and the day completes its quiet last commands. The Boston fern in the corner catches shadows. The hanging ivy turns from green to gray. The jazz still plays, though only I am listening. The last song of a long and gentle day. Close the door so slowly, keep the music holy. Closing time at the Botanical Cafe. The amber lights are dimming one by one. The scent of all the coffee and the roses lingering long after the day is done. The piano notes fall softer than a whisper. The upright bass hums low its last goodnight. Closing time, and I'm the last one leaving, carrying this quiet into the night. She wipes the counter down with lemon water. She hums along to something only she knows. The orchids by the register are perfect, each petal poised before the evening close. I ask for one more cup, and she obliges. She pours with the grace of someone who has poured 1,000 last cups for 1,000 strangers who sat too long because they were restored. One more cup of kindness, one last note of stillness. Closing time at the Botanical Cafe. The amber lights are dimming one by one. The scent of all the coffee and the roses lingering long after the day is done. The piano notes fall softer than a whisper. The upright bass hums low its last goodnight. Closing time, and I'm the last one leaving, carrying this quiet into the night. There is grief in closing even lovely places, even the ones you know will open again, because you never know if you'll return here or if tomorrow will bring different rain. So I try to hold this moment just a little longer. The warmth, the wood, the fragrance of the green. The woman who has served me all this kindness, this small and golden life that I have seen. I leave a tip and say a word of thank you. I gather up my coat and my book, and at the door I take one final second to pause and take one long and and grateful look. Closing time at the Botanical Cafe. The amber lights are dimming one by one. The scent of all the coffee and the roses lingering long after the day is done. The piano notes fall softer than a whisper. The upright bass hums low its last good night. Closing time and I'm the last one leaving, carrying this quiet into the night. Good night, old cafe, until another day, just like this. She carries specimens in small brown envelopes and sketches what she finds on watercolor sheets. The wandering botanist sits at the window table with muddy boots and soil-dusted sleeves. She orders black tea, opens up her notebook. Between the pages, tiny seedlings pressed. A morning glory found along the river. A sprig of thyme she wore once in her dress. She's always searching, always softly learning. The wandering botanist names every flower. She speaks in Latin to the morning air. She finds the rare and quiet and extraordinary in empty lots and corners everywhere. The jazz floats by like smoke above her table. She hums and draws and doesn't hear the sound. The wandering botanist needs no companion. The world is full of beautiful she's found. She traveled once to places no one mentioned, deep valleys where the mountain flowers grow. She photographed a lily no one had seen and brought it home to name and let it go. Now she just walks the city and its margins, the weeds that push through pavement, parks and stone. She says that beauty doesn't need a garden. It only needs a little room to grow. Every root a story, every bloom its own glory. The wandering botanist names every flower. She speaks in Latin to the morning air. She finds the rare and quiet and extraordinary in empty lots and corners everywhere. The jazz floats by like smoke above her table. She hums and draws and doesn't hear the sound. The wandering botanist a pail of water and lay a wash of green across the page. She adds the shadow, lifts the light, considers, then sets the painting down and turns the page. I wonder what it's like to see so clearly, to find the form in every living thing, to name the world precisely and with wonder, to know what every petal has to bring. She finishes her tea and packs her satchel. She smiles a small smile to no one in the room, and leaves as quietly as she arrived here, leaving only the faintest trace of perfume. The wandering botanist names every flower. She speaks in Latin to the morning air. She finds the rare and quiet and extraordinary in empty lots and corners everywhere. The jazz floats by like smoke above her table. She hums and draws and doesn't hear the sound. The wandering botanist needs no companion. The world is full of beautiful she's found. Wandering, wandering, all the green world blossoming just like this. Morning has broken green across the window. The light comes in through leaves and condensation. The spider plant hangs silver in the early air. The coffee pot begins its slow percolation. I find my corner before anyone else arrives, before the city wakes and starts its noise. This is the hour when the cafe still belongs to plants and light and half-remembered joys. Green morning, golden morning, something worth holding. Morning has broken green, the leaves are dripping with the night's own tenderness and dew. The jazz begins to play as light keeps slipping through the monster's windows, old and new. The clarinet sings soft above the heartbeat of the city waking up below. Morning has broken green, I am still breathing in the only place I need to go. The barista writes the menu in white chalk today. Single origin from a mountain farm. He hums a tune I almost recognize, some song that carries all the morning's charm. The pothos trails its way along the rafter, creating canopies of green above. This morning breaking green and light and open feels like the quiet start of something like love. Let the morning linger, let me stay a little longer. Morning has broken green, the leaves are dripping with a night's own tenderness and dew. The jazz begins to play as light keeps slipping through the monster's windows, old and new. The clarinet sings soft above the heartbeat of the city waking up below. Morning has broken green, I am still breathing in the only place I need to go. I have rushed too many mornings in my lifetime, scrolled through screens before the day began, forgotten that the light has always been there, waiting for a slower, softer plan. But today I came here early intentionally. I let myself be held by green and sound. I let the morning do its work inside me. I let myself be lost and then be found. The world will ask for things of me come later, and I will give them everything I have. But this green now belongs to no one's schedule. This broken morning light is all I need to have. Morning has broken green, the leaves are dripping with the night's own tenderness and dew. The jazz begins to play as light keeps slipping through the monster's windows, old and new. The clarinet sings soft above the heartbeat of the city waking up below. Morning has broken green, I am still breathing in the only place I need to go. Green morning, new light, everything is gonna be alright, just like this. Some things bloom twice if you only let them. The rose that seemed to finish in the frost came back in late October, small but certain. A second chance for something almost lost. I've been that rose some seasons in my living, too tired to imagine I could start again. But here I am inside this botanical cafe, ordering my future, present, and what's been. Bloom again, bloom slowly. This moment yours and only. The second bloom is sweeter than the first one, because it knows the cold and still came back. The second love is wiser and more tender. The second path is not the one you lack. The jazz here knows the feeling of returning. Each note has heard its chord before, and still the second bloom is here inside this cafe. And I am ready now to let it fill. The monstera beside me has new leaves now, fenestrated, reaching for the glass. Each window in its leaf, a place to see through. Each cutaway for too much weight to pass. I wanna be like that, all light and opening, all green and growing toward whatever comes. The second bloom is not about perfection, it's about the living after what goes numb. Grow toward the morning, beyond the storm's warning. The second bloom is sweeter than the first one, because it knows the cold and still came back. The second love is wiser and more tender. The second path is not the one you lack. The jazz here knows the feeling of returning. Each note has heard its chord before, and still the second bloom is here inside this cafe. And I am ready now to let it fill. I think of everything that didn't work out, the doors that closed before I found the right, the years I spent in seasons that were harder, the mornings I could barely find the light. And now I'm sitting here among the blossoms with a cup of tea and nowhere else to be. And all those seasons led me to this table, to this exact particular cup of tea. So here's to second blooms and late returnings, to flowers that come back against the odds, to everyone who kept on going forward through all the cold and all the empty roads. This is not the end of anything I'm living. This cafe, this music, this green air. This is the second bloom I didn't plan for. The most beautiful because it's rare. The second